They look like us. They walk beside us on busy streets, sit silently in cafes, pass by unnoticed in crowds. But if you look closely, closer than anyone dares, you'll notice something different. Eyes that shimmer like stardust, skin that glows beneath moonlight, voices that feel like ancient songs. Because they aren't just people. They're the old magic reborn. The Zodiac signs, if they were mythical beings, would not live in castles or float through clouds. They'd be here, among us, disguised by denim jackets, earbuds, and hoodies. But each of them carries something far more powerful than we can comprehend. Aries, the phoenix in human skin fire, they always rise. Even when broken, betrayed, abandoned. An Aries walks like a warrior reborn. Their aura burns like sunlit fire, intense, determined, impossible to ignore. But what no one sees is the ashes they hide beneath their clothes. The moments they collapsed in silence, only to come back fiercer. You'll spot them walking through storms without flinching. Their laughter is loud, their comebacks sharper than blades. But deep inside, they've burned 1,000 times. In another life, they were a phoenix, reborn endlessly through fire and pain. And even now, they still carry that curse. And that power. Taurus, the earthbound guardian herb still. Unshakable. Rooted. Taurus blends into nature like an ancient spirit, walking forests barefoot, listening to trees like they speak. You might see them gardening, hands buried in soil, or sitting in silence, their soul soaking in the stillness others run from. But don't mistake their calm for weakness. Taurus is a guardian, an earth keeper, a beast beneath soft smiles. Their patience is deep as oceans, their loyalty sacred. But once they're crossed, they become unstoppable forces of nature. Look for them in bookstores, markets, sunlit parks. And if you're lucky enough to sit close, you'll feel it, that hum of ancient ground magic just beneath their skin. Gemini, the shapeshifter of Whisper's tornado, they're never just one person. Gemini flickers between moods like a candle in wind. You might meet them twice and swear they're different people. That's because they are pieces of many lives, many souls, all stitched together in laughter and questions. They speak in riddles, joke to distract, and love like lightning. But behind every witty remark is a labyrinth. In the mythic realm, they were shapeshifters, mystics of air and mind. And even now, you'll see glimpses of that magic. Watch their eyes, how they change with each thought, how their voice carries secrets of 1,000 lifetimes. They don't just live in the moment, they become it. Cancer, the moon-touched oracle crescent moon soft, but not fragile. Cancer is emotion wrapped in armor, a storm behind a gentle smile. They walk this world like forgotten oracles, their hearts tuned to frequencies no one else hears. The pain of strangers, the joy of trees, the mourning of oceans. You might meet them curled under blankets with journals filled with dreams, or standing beside you in silence, understanding everything without a word. In myths, they were moon oracles, empaths who could speak with the sky. Now, they light candles for souls they've never met and cry for heartbreaks they've never known. But in their tears, magic. In their love, healing. They feel for a world that has forgotten how. Leo, the celestial lion with a crown of stardust, lion face born to shine, but burdened by it. Leos command rooms without trying. Their presence is warm, golden, divine. But what you don't see is the weight of their radiance. Their celestial royalty, born under stars that never dim. In another realm, they roared on mountaintops, commanding legions. Here, they protect with passion, love with fire, and suffer in silence. Their laughter is magic, their pain hidden in plain sight. You'll find them where art lives, on stage, in mirrors, beneath sunlight. Always glowing, always aching, not for attention, but for purpose. Virgo, the forest nymph with woven runes, sheaf of rice precise. Sacred, untouched. Virgo walks between the lines of this world and the next. Their eyes notice every fallen petal, every whisper in wind, every lie behind a smile. In ancient myths, they were forest nymphs, keepers of divine order, carvers of truth into bark. Now, they build altars from coffee mugs, find poetry in spreadsheets, and clean as a ritual. They seem quiet, but their minds are galaxies. They love slowly, but forever. Get too close, and you'll see their soul. A quiet forest with runes etched into every tree. Protective, mysterious, safe. Libra, the enchanted mirror-bearer balance scale, beauty in balance. Chaos and silence. Libra lives in the in-between. In myths, they were mirror-bearers, beings who could reflect the truth and the lie in one glance. Now they walk through malls, cafes, and city streets, searching for beauty like it's oxygen. They style their pain, smile through storms. And when no one's looking, they crack. But only in silence. Their souls are kaleidoscopes. Their love? Equal parts dream and danger. They could be everything to everyone, but all they want is someone to truly see them. Scorpio, the hidden seraph with a scorpion's sting, scorpion dark. Divine, deadly. Scorpio was never meant to be mortal. In ancient realms, they were seraphs fallen from celestial courts, wings tattered from battles of heart and soul. Now, they wear black hoodies and earphones. But their energy? Ancient, uncontainable. They love like oceans, deep, cold, endless. And when they hurt silently. You won't know a Scorpio truly, ever. But you'll feel them in your spine. You'll remember them in your dreams. They don't live among us. They haunt us in the best way. Sagittarius, the time walker with fire eyes, bow and arrow, restless. Radiant, running. Sagittarius can't stay still. Not because they're lost, but because they seek. In myths, they were time walkers, archers who shot stars through timelines, collapsing destinies with a grin. Now, they travel cities, fall in love with strangers, and leave behind pieces of freedom wherever they go. You'll find them at train stations, on rooftops, in poetry slams. Their laugh feels like lightning. Their pain, rarely spoken. They don't belong to any place. They belong to the infinite. Capricorn, the mountain titan in disguise, snow-capped mountain, silent strength. Timeless soul. Capricorns don't rush, because they were born knowing time is a tool, not a trap. In the old world, they were titans, builders of mountains, carriers of stars. Now, they wake before the sun, plan futures on scrap paper, and stare at city lights with ancient patience. You might think they're cold, but really, they're calculating dreams. They don't show weakness because they were taught that no one listens. But when they love, it's eternal. And when they break, the earth trembles. Aquarius, the dream weaver of skies, Milky Way, unreal, unreachable, unfolding. Aquarius isn't here. Not fully. They exist half in dreams, half in dimensions we've yet to discover. In myths, they were dream weavers, sky beings who could bend time with thoughts. Now, they draw galaxies in notebooks, write letters they'll never send, and fall for souls more than faces. They're confusing, chaotic, cold, but only because the world is too slow for their minds. And those lucky enough to understand them, they'll never meet another like them. Pisces, the ocean-born siren of silence, water wave, ethereal, emotional, endlessly deep. Pisces were born from song and sea. In myths, they were sirens, calling souls not to death, but to truth. Now, they wear oversized sweaters, stare at clouds, and cry without knowing why. They feel everything, especially the things no one says. They heal others while breaking quietly. Love fiercely, but never fully show it. You'll find them in music, in midnight conversations, in places where the world softens. Their magic isn't loud. It's in the way they understand you before you speak. So, the next time you pass a stranger on the street, look again. That girl scribbling her notebook might be a forest nymph. That boy with faraway eyes might be a time walker. They aren't from myths. They're the myths living among us. The world may have forgotten their magic, but they never did.